Hello.
Ooh.
Got a kitty friend there.
Hmm. To join us for now. Just currently my nose.
Very sweet. So yeah, big news. Of course, nobody's online yet to hear it, but I'm published.
Woo!
I'm
Hey!
gonna post a link to my book in the chat.
Oh, yes.
My book, the one that I published.
Your own book.
With great help from Heidi. And no help at all from KDP. Oh my goodness, that was a nightmare. I finally got obviously I finally got my license and was able to like verify my identity, and then went in and realized that the updated cover design that you had sent was from an old version that was the wrong dimensions.
Oh no!
So what I did is I found like an online free version of like a Photoshop type thing and had to Google how to use it, and was able to like move the spine from one to the other and have to like put a layer and like remove the background and remove the text from the original layer. So it was like a multi-step process, but I got it figured out.
You
I
did
didn't
it.
want to have to send it back to you and then have a whole other week of like figuring that out.
Oh. I'm glad that it's finally live.
I know, I'm so excited. Haven't actually seen. I sent a link earlier to somebody and I haven't seen if anybody has purchased it, but let's see. I'm not actually sure how to tell. Like if it would, I'm sure it would notify me somehow if somebody bought it.
Ooh, there it is on the internet. This is so cool.
I'm so excited. I'm trying to find, let's see. If I do this, maybe? I'm trying to see how this works. Okay, so 0 orders. So nobody's bought it yet. Which I wouldn't have expected, other than maybe one from my therapist who said she wanted to buy one, and I like sent her a link, but like that doesn't mean she dropped everything and bought it right that second.
I wonder how frequently does it update? Like, or whew, my cap was off. Like, does it tell you live when
That's true. I'm not sure. That's a good question that I would love to know, because I'm going to be wanting to refresh this page every like 2 minutes.
What happens if you refresh it every 2 minutes to get locked out eventually? Guess we could try. Like on my account, it will mention. There's a couple different places you can see sales. Hello.
Hi, Palabini. Okay. So yeah, because I'm looking in my dashboard under like reports or whatever, and it says like today, yesterday, this month, and it'll have like estimated royalties, orders. So, and right now it's at 0, so. But that's okay. So, Palabini, I am officially published at the link above. Finally. All right. I've been trying to come up with my list of things to do, and then I think I'm maybe gonna just be focusing mostly on my Etsy store today
Yeah.
that I'm trying to get off the ground. I have to do some research about like whether I need any kind of business license or vendor's license or anything to be operating an Etsy store. Because it's not required on Etsy, but based on like state and county laws, I might be required to. So I'm trying to figure that out. And the government website is not user friendly to figure that out. So
yeah, it's almost like that it's so hard to start a business that you need a business to tell you how to start a business.
right?
But then you could be that business and then tell other people how to start businesses. So maybe that's a business.
Thank you. Yes, I published a thing. Finally. And of course, now I'm starting on all of my other endeavors as well. Now that I'm finally medicated for my ADHD and feel like I have brain power to do things.
Awesome.
It's exciting. So I'm like, I've got an Etsy store planned. I'm planning on doing more, like another devotional at least, plus a journal, like a guided journal for NICU parents, a second Etsy store, just like all the things.
Wow, all the things. This is awesome.
Eventually a cookbook.
Ooh.
Not all at once though, because that's a little too much.
One at a time. But yeah.
Yeah. If I can get the Etsy store going on the soon side, like potentially this month, then I can kind of just leave that be and work on something else, because it's not like I'm making something like for the Etsy store. It's not like I'm making jewelry or something to sell. It's just print on demand. So it's like I make the design once, set it up through a print on demand company, and then they order it, the company makes it, and then I only have to deal with like in between stuff. So then I can focus on a different project. It is neither of those. My actual published work is a devotional. Those projects are kind of on hold right now. I haven't really dipped my toe back into fiction in a while, and I would really like to, but I haven't gotten the motivation to start that yet. So I feel like once I settle down into some of these projects, then I'll have more of like a creative outlet in writing. Whereas right now, I think I'm pulled too many directions to really focus on that.
That's fair.
And also, since writing something fiction like that is, or fantasy really, because that's even more like world building and stuff in my mind, like headiness. It feels like a lot of effort to put in for not as much reward, because it's going to take so long to finish it that I'm not going to see a return on that in the same way. If that makes sense. It's like I feel like eventually I will enjoy doing it and will eventually see a reward, if I'm able to actually publish that. But
yeah, with the free time you buy yourselves from the other business endeavors, should have more free time for that sort of thing.
Yes. So a devotional is it's like mine is sort of a journal / devotional, but it's a sort of spiritual book where each page, mine is like each page is a different day. And it'll have like a Bible verse, a description of it, and like a couple paragraphs about it, and then a prayer prompt, and then journal pages for, whether that's just your own like Bible study or like a prayer journal or whatever.
Pretty cool. I like how the journal pages turned out too. That was the hardest time to get some of the stuff to line up, I'm sure, but it looks like it came out well.
Yeah. Yeah, I have you to thank for that because I could not figure that out. Thank you. It was a concept I'd been working on for a lot of years, but I hadn't actually put pen to paper and done anything about it. I had just done like a Bible study with a friend and thought, I should turn this into something at some point. And then one day I was sitting there going, you know what? I'm just gonna. It took me like maybe a month or two to write, spread out over time because I didn't work on it all the time. And then probably twice that long just to figure out the formatting and the cover and everything and all the hiccups with publishing on KDP.
Yeah, back when I published with them, it was through CreateSpace, so I haven't actually worked through the whole KDP process. But even with CreateSpace, there were some issues, like they wouldn't tell you until you got to that step. But I feel like it's been, from what I've heard of your experience versus how it was through CreateSpace, it almost feels like they took a couple steps back, at least for the print process. Although the digital process for publishing an ebook has always been very good with Kindle, so it's just they don't seem to be very well optimized for print, which is a pity.
Yeah, it was so interesting because it's like, and of course, when I went to actually publish it, just the other day, I found out that they had made some changes and updated there's a whole new look of KDP. And so it's like, I wonder if they made it more user-friendly after I don't need it anymore. Well, I'll probably need it at some point for something else, but it's like the timing of that. Could you not have done that? Like,
it's like, really?
In July?
They wait until they see that your book is almost nearing the finish. They're like, all right, we can hold off a few more days.
Right.
We've taken her through the difficult process.
Yeah. But yeah, got it all published on, I think it was Saturday night.
Nice.
And then I just got the email like at 5 o'clock today that it was officially published. I was like, just in time for stream. Yes.
Yay! That's perfect.
All right. Well, let's pull up our timer for the night.
Okay.
Slash my list of tasks.
Let's take a look here what I need to do. Oh man, that's a lot of items on my to-do list.
Okay. So actually, I already started the bread because I was done early and had time to start my bread. So I can go ahead and cross that off. So I've got to look at business license information and or figure out who to contact about that. I need to make an Etsy banner. I need to actually knead my dough and let it rise again. I have a birthday card that I need to send a response to. I've got to make my Etsy profile picture. I've got to actually bake bread and then set up the Etsy store. I can't like actually open it until I know for sure that it's legal to do so, but I can make the store in advance at the very least.
Cool.
So that's my goals for this evening. How about you?
Let's see. So my goals for this evening, which one or two of them are like bigger goals, so we'll see. Like one of them I have on there is work on my Ren Fair costume, which obviously I'm not going to finish tonight, but I could start it, could begin to commence to think about it. I feel like pattern pieces, then I'm committed, so I'll start doing it.
There you go.
I have 2 litter boxes to clean. I have a lot of stuff out that needs to be put away, so I've just given myself like put away 50 items.
Okay.
Just for a sprint. Laundry to put away. I have some. Oh, upstairs apparently right now to this cat. So to clean, I have to order cat food, and I need to practice the piano.
Okay.
This little one is not going to let me get up and clean anything. I think she just wants to snuggle.
Oh, probably not.
But I'm going to have to do it, baby girl. I know. You could begin by ordering the cat food. How's that sound?
Like, oh, wait, what? Food? Bread, yes. I am making, it's like a honey white bread, essentially. I have started making my own just regular sandwich bread because it is so much cheaper. It's like almost a third of the price to bake 2 loaves of bread than it is to buy one.
Oh, wow.
So that's just something I've started doing to try and save money. It's not like that much money, but every little bit helps. And
Yeah.
I prefer homemade bread anyway, so
It's a win.
yeah. At some point, I can probably make a video with my recipe or something because I have gotten it kind of down to a science where I don't really have to measure things as much. All right. So first sprint is researching business license, and I'm going to be getting some ice cream because,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
I published, and that means I get ice cream. And matcha. I need matcha.
Nice. I'm gonna celebrate with you at some point and have ice cream, although I have to do some productive things first. Although, you could say I was incredibly productive at work today, so maybe I've already earned the ice cream.
There you go.
My big, big projects that I've been working on for like 2 months. So,
Oh, nice.
yes. So maybe it's ice cream time.
Ha 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 ha.
Plus, the little one is walking away here, so it might free me up to get some ice cream.
All right. Okay. We will go ahead and start our sprint then in 3, 2, 1, go. And time is up.
Right. Very productive time.
I made some decent progress. Most of my progress is through my ice cream, but I also found a few leads on websites that I could potentially find the information that I need about tax things and licenses and stuff. It seems like I'm not going to need a business like a business license or like LLC or anything like that. It's debatable whether I need a vendor permit or a license or whatever, because typically you do, because you're selling goods that need to have sales tax, and that vendor license means that you're sending those taxes to the state. But Etsy already takes sales tax and does that for you. So it's like, if I get a vendor license, then I'm saying, oh, I owe zero through them because Etsy's already paying the taxes. So it's this weird thing. And so I have to see, is like, do I need to do it, or is it just like a just in case thing, and like just in case of what? And
not mean that Etsy is the vendor?
I don't know exactly. Yeah, it's kind of confusing. But I found a new website that it seems to be a little easier to read, and so now I'm going through that and seeing what I need to get from that.
That's cool.
So that'll probably be another sprint worth of that stuff. And then I can switch over to my Etsy banner once I figure that out.
Yay!
How about you?
Well, I shopped for cat food and other deals, placed an online order for things that I needed, and a few cat cuddles in between. It took me way too long to do that, but it's like comparison shopping. So, yeah, I did it now, so hopefully make much faster progress on my tasks in the next sprint.
Welcome. Hello.
Welcome.
Glad to have you here. I am officially celebrating my first officially published book. You can see I'm now officially published author.
Yay!
Link to my book is in the chat. It's very exciting. But also I'm going to keep track of my time here, because I have it set on like automatic. It'll just start the next sprint, so I don't want to lose track of time.
That's important.
So yeah.
I think where I stand right now, I'm going to have to do some type of a cleaning sprint for my next sprint.
Mm-hmm. What are you working on tonight? This ice cream is so good.
What flavor have you got?
It's peanut butter cookie dough.
Oh, amazing.
It's so good. I was just getting regular old cookie dough ice cream because that's always been my favorite. But the one I had, it was like, it didn't have a whole lot of cookie dough in it. And it was really just vanilla ice cream with some cookie dough chunks in it. So it's like, this is like peanut butter ice cream with a lot of cookie dough in it. So
that's ideal.
Ooh, writing some articles that I'm on a deadline for. Ooh, also scheduling a guest on your podcast.
Oh,
That
fantastic.
sounds fun. All right, sprint started. All right, time is up. So we got a message. Probably won't get all this done tonight, but I wanted to make it into my to-do list. That sounds like a good plan. Congratulations on publishing first book. Thank you. All right, that's sprint. I managed to do the next step in the bread. So I'm kind of ahead of schedule here on my list for that. So I can check that off. I'm still getting to the end of the research, but I have found officially the person I need to contact, and in my next sprint could just send off a message and get the actual answer. So that I will be able to check off. And then I can finally start doing the fun stuff.
Yay! I cleaned one of the litter boxes, which is a huge process because it's like an enclosed cabinet litter box, and all of the surrounding area, and topped off the water bowls and such, and put away like one item for my list of 50. Progress.
Nice. Yeah.
I make some tea next or something. I'll be the lead into my next sprint. We'll be making tea.
Yes. I made myself some matcha and it's really good and I want more, but I don't want to be up all night, so I'm gonna have to switch to decaf tea.
At this point, almost anything is better than last night. I was up really, really late because just as I was beginning to wind down for the night, one of my cats began puking, and I was like, "Oh no!" And I think it was just hairball issues. There didn't seem to be anything wrong health-wise, but I had given her some treats, and she immediately puked those up, and I was like, "Oh no!" So, and then I was just like starting to finish up cleaning the carpet and all of that because that, of course, is exactly where cats choose to puke.
Yes, of course.
Inches away from the nice wipeable floor.
She
did also puke in the shower, so that was easier. But
yeah, that's at least, yeah,
a bit of both. And then just as she's starting to feel better, I was like, all right. I just remembered that I'd forgotten to give her meds, and I was like, well, it's time for meds. But the only way to make her take meds was to give her more treats at the meds. So yeah, there's more puking. And honestly, I don't think I should. I'm not a believer in skipping meds if you're asked to give them meds, but on the other hand, it's like she puked it up, so I'm not really sure how much benefit she got out of those meds. So, yeah, I made sure that she really, really got her dosage today. Like, we didn't miss a drop if we could. She may have yet missed a drop. It happens. That's cats for you. But she got almost every drop of it.
Yeah. All right. Oops. I just realized I'm not on my timer here. Oh, there we go. We're just going blind. So let's see. This next one, I think I'm gonna send off a message really fast. Then I'm gonna start on an Etsy banner, and I'm really hoping that I can get a good deal done. And actually, I might have to do some of this out of order because I have to figure out what my store is going to be called in order to make the banner. So it'll be a few steps, but I want to make good headway on that. So yeah.
Nice.
My neck's so stiff.
I'm getting ready for my tea. I'm looking forward to that tea. And also finding my phone, which went mysteriously missing in the last sprint.
Whoops.
First set
Stolen by the cat.
Yeah. Probably being sat on by a cat right now or something.
All right. We've got 14 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, time is up. Ooh. Chocolate peanut butter half sandwich plus an Oreo. That sounds delicious. Got a Discord DMs and worked on a planner. Nice. I sent a message to the tax people. So now I can check that off. And now I'm kind of doing a whole bunch of these things where I'm like, I'm currently in the process of setting up the Etsy store to see what all I need and what specifications it needs and stuff to make the banner and profile picture. So
Nice.
sort of working on multiple things at once.
I finished cleaning the litter boxes. So both are completely complete.
Nice.
I have put away 5, a total of 5 of my 50 items today. So I'm making some progress there.
Nice. Let's see.
So I got to show you something that I bought. I can grab it. It's still in the packaging, but basically it's like a water gun, but with pom-poms, and you can get your cats to chase it. Just launch them. So
very nice.
Trying that. Yeah, be fun.
Like trying to figure out what my name is gonna be, my shop name, and it's like everything I'm picking is chosen, and it's like, oh, this one's taken, but you could choose one of these ones instead. I'm like, well, those ones aren't what I want.
What type of products are you selling?
It's print on demand items, like t-shirts, mugs, water bottles, blankets, tote bags, all kinds of stuff like that. And it's gonna have all kind of milestone stuff, but my first line is for NICU parents. Ooh. So it's gonna have like little NICU phrases on them and stuff. Like tiny but mighty and stuff like that. So I'm trying to think, but I want to eventually expand to more like life moment type stuff, like pregnancy announcement stuff, the gifts, or graduation gifts, Mother's Day stuff, first birthday thing. So it's all kind of like life milestone moments kind of a thing.
Yeah. That's going to be really good. I think a lot of people look for that sort of thing. So, yeah.
Let's see. Like one of my contenders was Step by Step. But that one's obviously taken. But the options it gives me, one of them is Step by Step by Amanda, which is like, that seems a little repetitive there. Step by United States. Step by Art. Or by Step Shop. Like, no.
Oh, no. Yeah, it starts to get a little bit much. Once you go away from the original creative intent, it's like, it's not fun anymore. They already took the fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's our next sprint.
Yay.
All right. I'm going to try and get more stuff done.
Same here. See you soon.
All right. Time is up. Let's see. All right. Responded to the birthday card. I did as much setting up of the Etsy store that I can do tonight because now I have to wait for a thing to hit my bank and do a code. So that's going to take probably a couple of days for them to actually send me the whatever they need to. And so now all I have to do is the actual making the banner and the profile picture and throwing the bread in the oven, which my timer just rang. So at the start of the next sprint, I can put that in the oven.
Nice. I'm at 24 on my room cleanup initiative.
Nice.
Just getting there. And I did put away all of my laundry, so that's progress. Until the next load's finished, and then the laundry resets. But yeah.
You know, the worst part about doing laundry is you get all the way through it and you think, wow, this is so great. I'm finally done. And then you look down and what are you wearing?
You know, they should invent biodegradable, cheap clothing. Like you wear it for a day and then you can like turn it into compost for your garden and you don't have to launder it.
How expensive would that be?
It would be terribly expensive, but it would be a great convenience item for the worst and busiest times of your life. Like,
yeah,
you wouldn't be able to do it all the time, but like if you hit a really busy week at work or whatever, you feel like it's time to bring out the biodegradable clothing. Biodegradable business suit.
It's like when you're busy to do dishes, so you just have your stack of paper plates.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd ever get that desperate. I'd probably just buy more clothes before I would, you know. But yeah, it's always annoying that it's like, at least with dishes, you can be done eating for the day and you're like, okay, now I can clean all of the dishes and now all the dishes are clean until tomorrow. But with laundry, there's always what you're wearing. You're just making more laundry as you clean it.
And chances are, if you run around like crazy trying to clean up all your laundry, you'll also sweat through one or two clothes.
There you go. So yeah. Anyway, how did I get on that tangent? You said you were doing laundry.
Yeah. So that's my productivity. I know what I need to do for my next sprint, and I have been avoiding it.
Oh.
Practice the piano because I will not be ready for the song that I'm performing in like a very few days.
Yeah, that might be important.
Yes.
Let's see. We've got messages here. Been putting things in place to pick up in the morning. I'm getting tired and I have to get up early tomorrow. Yes. That would be important. Set up some things from articles or made emails. Related emails. I can speak, I promise. And I've been monitoring my Discord messages. Also researched and found some notes. Nice.
Very productive, yeah.
Yeah, lots of stuff getting done. Let's see. What is next? All right, I guess for this next sprint, I just have to actually, I have to put bread in the oven, but then I have to actually just do the thing and get the canvas stuff done, which I have no idea yet what I even want it to look like. So that'll be interesting.
Nice. I just realized when you're talking about Etsy, I haven't signed into my Etsy in a while, and there's cool things to buy on Etsy. I'm trying to remember last Etsy purchase, but yeah, someone recommended a product to me, so I thought I'd spend some time there shopping.
Nice. It's one of those places that really sucks you in. I get stuck on Etsy when I'm just like, It's browsing.
It's like, claim my wallet now.
Oh, yes. All right. Sprint is beginning.
All right.
Forgot to unmute myself.
Hello.
Time ran away from me on that one. I actually made some pretty good progress with my banner.
Nice.
Did some more prep work and have been in dance with my next guest. And then thanks for the spins. Good night. Probably already gone, but good night. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining.
How was your sprint?
It was very good. I am up to, let's see, 27 items that I've put away. And
Nice.
I practiced the piano.
Very nice.
Feeling a bit more confident about stuff now.
Yeah. I am hoping to have both of these designs done tonight. That's the goal. Anyway,
Nice.
I just have to figure out how I'm gonna. The colors are not doing what I want them to, so I'm like trying to figure out how to make my like logo and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's my timer to check my bread.
Nice.
I will be right back.
Let us see. In the meantime, I should be prepping for my next project. Which one will it be? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
All right. At the end of the break, it'll be time to take it out.
Nice. Well, I'm going to have to strike clean carpet for my list because I left out one too late in the night. There's actually people sleeping in my house at this point. So
yeah, that makes sense.
But the other things are pretty doable.
Nice. I'm so excited about the Etsy shop. I mean, in general, I'm just excited about getting things up off the ground and going.
Oh, yes.
But I've officially made a PayPal and a bank account to go with it and everything so that everything's going to be separate for business things and tax purposes.
Nice.
And I deposited my birthday money into the account to be my startup funds. So I'm very excited. Feel like entrepreneur.
Yay!
Not a very skilled entrepreneur yet, but I'm getting there.
One step at a time. Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like Etsy has really improved since last time I logged in.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just looking at all the various features that they have. I used to have a shop, but the whole shop structure and setup has changed. There's a lot more features there used to be. So if I ever got back into it, I'd have to do a lot more research.
Okay. Let's see.
The time approaches. Next sprint.
Ah! All right. Time to get my bread in the oven.
All right. Maybe we'll see you soon at the end of the sprint.
All right, time is up.
All right.
Bread is baked.
Nice.
I have almost finished a banner. I sent you a message on Facebook.
Let me see.
I want to see what your thoughts are.
Aww.
I'm not sure if I want the little footprints to be black because I feel like it might clash with the like outline, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'd make them just a little bit smaller, so they're not running up against the edge of the frame. But I like the color of them.
Okay.
The only other thing is if there is a way to stretch out the lettering of the shop name, it'll be a little more legible. Like it is legible, but to give more space between words.
Let's see if I can do that at all because it's like settings. Okay, there we go. Letter spacing. Get that back in the middle because I lost track of where the middle is. A layer must be in the front. Let me move it to the front, actually. There we go. And this is already in the middle, and this is in the middle. Okay, I'm going to send you a new picture. Whoops.
Voice.
Do.
Oh, yes. This definitely very nice.
All right. Do you think it looks distinct enough from the template that I used?
Let's take another look.
Because it's like I definitely changed some things.
Yeah.
Like I changed out the clouds. I added in a little sun and some other elements.
Yeah. I also the wording on the clouds, if you could move that down a little bit, if there is space.
The like subtitle thingy.
Yeah, that'll help center things better. Like if you can put it so.
Okay, let me find a way to group these then. Because I want all these to move with. How do I do that? I know I can group things. Not that. How does one group? Lock, duplicate, delete. I know I've done this before. Guess I'll just have to move them all. Ah! ready. I'm just going to pause this timer because I'm not ready. All right, I moved the one side down. Now I'm going to move the other side down. But somehow, oh, I know what I did wrong. I way cropped this on accident and kind of removed the bottom of it. So that's not supposed to happen. Okay, that's better. And this can move down. Do, do, do. Okay. I think I've got it all moved. I will see what you think of this. Oops, except for I'm not going to have a random thing highlighted.
Whoop. It's a little cuddle bug. Hi, bug. Hello, little cuddle bug.
There.
Let me take a look. Ooh, that's really nice. Yes, I likes.
Yay. Okay. That means I can officially copy this over for my logo. Is this one? Yes. I want.
I've basically lifted weights tonight because I have 11 pounds of cat on my chest right now.
Oh, well, definitely then. Yeah. You're a weightlifter.
Mm-hmm.
Copy. Oh, oops. Paste. Make this big. And I want to figure out what the background is. Copy. No, not that. I don't need the feet again. I just need the background. Oops. Copy. Paste. There we go. There. All right. Now I've got to look at other shops and like what their little logos look like.
Nice.
All right. Well, should we do one last sprint?
Sure.
Okay. One last sprint for all the marbles.
Hey.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, time is up. I'm gonna go ahead and just stop the timer.
All right.
That was our last sprint.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, and I got everything done.
Yay!
Of course, now I can't actually implement the banner and logo and everything because I have to wait for my bank to get the 1 cent transfer so I can put the code in and whatever before it'll let me do anything else. But it's all ready to go once I do.
Yay!
And maybe I'll just get an email back tomorrow from the government that says, hey, you don't need to do anything. Just open your shop. And so I will.
That'd be great.
So maybe next week I could have an Etsy shop open, but we'll see. There's probably a bit more to do than I'm thinking of. I'll just have to see how involved it is, because obviously I was thinking, oh, I'm just gonna publish my book, no worries, and then that ended up being a multi-month process. Let's see, next week I should be able to stream normal time. I don't know if you've got anything going on.
Let's take a look. Oh, next time's looking open, so yeah.
All right.
As usual.
We will meet up again for more productivity.
All right. Yay.
All right. Any last thoughts before we end?
Yeah, this has been very good. It's been very productive. I have accomplished many of the things that I sought to accomplish, and some that I didn't. So
nice. All right. I will see you next week, if not before, probably before, but officially on stream, I will see you next week.
Good.
Bye.
Have a good one. Bye.